In today's video, I'm opening a high-end Edison format collection. Let's get to it. What's up, guys? We are here with another collection opening where I bought a high-end Edison collection, including some really expensive cards. Some are English, some are not, but there's some really beautiful cardboard in this collection. But before we get into it, we have a giveaway. I'll be giving away these 3 Sacred Beast cards from Legendary Collection 2. Just like the video, be subscribed, turn on notifications, and let me know down below, what do you like the most out of this Edison collection? Which would you add to your Edison format deck if you play Edison? If not, which would you like to collect in your collection? Do you want these 7 packs for only $5? Well, of course I do, Ruxin. How do I get them? Simple answer. Click the link down below, head on over to Whatnot, create an account, and you're gonna get $15 free credit to use anywhere on the app. Now, if you check out my profile, Ruxin34.com, you can see that I have a $20 bundle of Yu-Gi-Oh packs listed. So $20 minus $15 free credit, you're gonna get $5 only to buy those 7 packs. But wait, there's more. If you're a new user, you get this Stampede pack for free with your first purchase, giving you 8 packs for $5 plus shipping. So this is a quality over quantity collection. There's a nice stack of cards right here. Little spoiler on the MST Ulti, but that is what we got for the collection. There's not too many cards, but they're all really, really nice. And then I'm going to show you guys some cards that I also had in that last collection last week that you guys saw that haven't made it to Ruxin34.com yet, but by the time you see this video, they should be up there, or at least a lot of them. Some of the low-end ones will not be on the website, but all this stuff that you're seeing today, or at least a lot of this stuff, is going to make it to Ruxin34.com. So click that link in the description. Just search Ruxin34.com on your computer or your phone or whatever. It'll bring up my website, and we're going to have these available for you to buy if you're interested. So let's start off with the first card that you've already seen, the Mystical Space Typhoon. We're gonna take a look at some of these pretty cards and try to actually take them out of the sleeves because we don't have as many cards to go through today. So let's really appreciate what we have. So this is an English copy from Astral Pack 8. So the last Astral Pack that they ever made. This was the ultimate rare Mystical Space Typhoon. I think a lot of people consider this to be the high rarity. A little bit of a something up there, as you guys can see, but pretty nice looking card for the most part. Considered to be the highest rarity of Mystical Space Typhoon over the Gold Series Haunted Mind Ghost Rare. It's just kind of a weird rarity. It's not very easy, or it's very easy to actually pull, so it's not really that rare. So this card's the most expensive version, I believe, and that's what a lot of people are playing in Edison. So nice card. Then speaking of nice cards, the Dark Armed Dragon. This one is an Italian Turbo Pack version. So it has IT in the bottom right. That's how you tell. I mean, obviously it's not English. So you're like, okay, what version is it? Turbo 06-IT000. So this is the Italian version. Honestly, looks really great with the Ultimate Rare on here. The back is extra clean as well. I mean, not extra clean, but it is clean. Very nice. And I like to put them in these penny sleeves. People like to ask, like, oh, they don't even fit. Yeah, they're more to preserve the condition of the card so you don't like ding up corners putting it back in there. You know, having to remove and put it back in the sleeve over and over, a lot of time you can have some damage there. So while I have them, you know, sitting here not sold, I keep them here. Usually when I ship them, I'll either double up 2 penny sleeved cards into a top loader, or that I will put them back in a sleeve like this upside down. Problem is with these like old school cards, you can get damage on those corners. So I like to not use these if possible and just double card in there, and they'll hold themselves in the top loader. If you just put 1 card in 1 penny sleeve, it'll move around in the top loader because the top loader is too thick. So that's a little pro tip for the shipping there. Okay, here's one of the biggest cards. It's not English, but if this was English, it'd be massive. Turbo Pack 3, Caius the Shadow Monarch, and this is a DE, I believe is German. So yeah, we have a German Caius the Shadow Monarch from Turbo Pack 3. If you don't know, if you're not like an Edison follower, these cards are absolutely insane. The Caiuses are ridiculous. I still don't have them in my max Edison deck, and you guys know I like to max rarity stuff, so I'm not even going to take this all the way out because then I'll have to put it in a penny sleeve. I just don't want to mess up those bottom corners right now, but that is such a sweet card. German ultimate rare Caius the Shadow Monarch. The English copies go for 600, 500, 700, whatever. Depending on the condition, it can change, but very, very expensive card and very powerful in the Edison format. If you guys have never played Edison, it's the 2010 version of Yu-Gi-Oh! So you've gotten into synchros, but that's kind of the only newish thing. It has a really good feel to it. The slowish pace, but there is some stuff that can go a little crazy. It's fun. Then we have another extra deck card, or our first extra deck card, a Synchro Turbo Pack 7 German Ally of Justice Cataster. It's a must-have in almost every extra deck in Edison because it's an easy level 5 synchro. You just need a tuner. Usually the tuner's like level 3 or level 2, and then you have level 3 with it, or a level 1 goes with a 4, whatever. And you make this guy. And as long as he's not facing a dark monster, he automatically destroys the monster he's battling. If he does face a dark monster, they have to have more than 2200 attack to actually defeat this guy, or I guess 2200 exactly. So very nice card. Not all the cards are foreign, but there are a bunch of foreign cards in this collection. They are obviously foreign's a little cheaper, but still pretty expensive in these rarities. Then we have a Thunder King Rayo. This one appears to be Spanish. Rey Trueno Rayo. I probably should have tried to read some of those other names. It would have been comical. Very nice card. Very beautiful, ultimate rare. This is such a nice card because it's 1900 attack, and then they can't add cards from their deck to their hand. So it also, you can tribute it when they activate an effect or something. It's got like multiple effects. It's a very, very good card. A lot of times it's in the side deck. Then we have another Caius. This is a French copy of Caius the Shadow Monarch. Very nice, beautiful card. Caius le Monarque de Hombres. Yeah, I'm always going to use a Spanish accent when I try to speak another language because that's the only other language I learned, in school. So I always end up doing that. I guess Latin technically, but people aren't speaking that anymore. Now we're back to the English cards. We have Magicians Unite from Champion Pack 3. This is the ultra rare 148 packs of Champion Pack 3 to get this. Doesn't make it expensive. It's actually not crazy expensive. But a pretty sweet looking card. I mean, anything you have Magicians on there, you have the Spellbinding Circle in the background. Honestly, in pretty great shape. So a nice looking card there as well. I don't really know if people are using that in Edison, but it was in here. I guess maybe somebody is. Lone Fire Blossom is one that is more of an Edison staple, but now that people aren't using plants as much, not as much, but still a pretty cool card. Champion Pack 7, super rare. This card can summon out your Titanial for free. It can do some really nice stuff. Back looks pretty clean on that. Very nice Lone Fire Blossom and a cool looking sleeve as well. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, then we have Gladiator Beast Bestiari. If you're going to play Glad Beast, you have to play this card because you got to get into the Geyserus or whatever his name is. This is a requirement on the fusion materials to be able to make it. And this is the one that pops the spell and traps from Champion Pack 7. Super rare. Gladiator Beast Bestiari. It looks like this is also an English copy as well. Very nice. These cards have been pretty good shape overall. Like not all like perfect, but still nice. Then a Jiu-Jitsu Master, pretty annoying card as well from Champion Pack 7. I don't know, are people rocking this in Edison? I mean, if you hit it, you have to go back to the top of the deck, so which is pretty annoying, but has to be in defense though. Defense position monster. Pretty nice effect once it happens. Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master, nice looking card. Then we have a Threatening Roar. The Roar of Threatening. So you flip this up when they activate Heavy Storm, flip it up. Sorry, buddy, you're not attacking this turn. Super rare Threatening Roar, Manticore of Darkness over there, getting roared at by the Behemoth King of all animals, whatever his name is. That corner's a little messed up, but the back looks pretty clean, except that it has a circle there, so it does have a couple issues. I will check these more thoroughly afterward, but nice cards as well. Dimensional Fissure, a little Floodgate action, Champion Pack 8. Floodgate time. If you guys like Floodgates, and I'm questioning you, but they are very, very strong. They're very strong for a reason. There's a little something down there. But pretty nice overall. These really cool looking sleeves they're in. Mind Crush! Yugi, use that, activate your Mind Crush after the duel and destroy Kaiba's evil side or whatever. Mind Crush, Champion Pack 8. Pretty looking card on the front. Pretty nice on the back. I think this card is used occasionally. If you know what they have, I mean, Mind Crush can go crazy. Dark World Lightning is another. This is sort of just a Champion Pack card. I don't think people are rocking this in Edison, are they? Dark World Lightning. It's removal as long as they don't chain it. Not very good. So yeah, it's good, I guess, on a monster card. If you can do it on the monster card, because they can't flip that up unless they use Book of Taiyu or whatever. This is not a quick play, is it? Book of Eclipse. I don't remember which one it is. I don't know, but I don't think you can usually do that. Gravity Behemoth is another Champion Pack card. Champion Pack 8, ultra rare, so hard to pull, but the Champion Pack ultra rares, they didn't really kill it with the choices. Like, they're usually not very strong. These are all, for the most part, in nice shape. I mean, they have little nicks and stuff like that here and there, but they're still nice. And if you ever want to get yourself a nice field spell card, Terraforming will do you just that. Very nice card. This is in a perfect hit sleeve, which I hate so much. Let me just get rid of that right now. This card definitely has some speckles on it. Yeah, not perfect shape, but pretty nice looking cards. Terraforming. Ultimate rare from Champion. Wait, not Champion Pack. OTS Pack 5. Yeah, the Ultimate Rares. That's got to be, can't be Champion Pack. Voltic Kong. Speaking of Champion Pack, we have a Champion Pack 7 Ultra. Speaking of cards that they made weird choices on. Flicks battle damage to your opponent. Send one card from the top of your opponent's deck to the graveyard for each light monster you control. Such a random effect, but if you want to mill out your opponent, I guess Voltic Kong is the way to do it. Got a nice clean back there. Is interesting for a, you know, a Kong. He's got a clean backside. All right, let's keep going. Lumina. Lumina, the Lightsworn Summoner, Champion Pack 8. This is a big one. I have once pulled this card a long time ago. I believe it was for Kaz in a massive mystery box. Really was an insane opening. Lumina, Lightsworn Summoner. Super rare. Got a little ding right there at the top, but pretty nice looking card. Is that a hair? Yeah, it's a hair. Okay, good. Not damage. It's a hair. More Astral Pack, the Dandelion. Wait, there might be 2 cards in here. Oh, and not a Lumina, a Lila. We've got a Lila and a Dandelion right there. This one's double sleeves. This one might not come out. LODT. Oh, that's a new one. That's a new LODT reprint from France. Okay, I don't even know how you get that at this point. That's crazy. Okay, Dandelion, this is Astral Pack. This is also French, but apparently they spell it Dandelion. Isn't that? I think that's the exact way to spell it. Okay, interesting. So that's cool. Also in a perfect fit sleeve in here. Let me just get that out of here. I mean, they're cool for like triple sleeving your cards, but actually getting them out of the perfect sleeves are very sketchy. Back is decent. Has a few little scratches on there, but nice looking card. Ultimate rare Dandelion. Oh, I guess don't we spell it with a Y? Dandelion, not Dandelion. Just how I end up saying it. Thunder King Ryo. This is an English Turbo Pack 8 Ultimate Rare. Beautiful looking card. Check that out. Yeah, same one we saw earlier, so nothing like too crazy, but this one I think the other one was not English, so there's an English one. The only problem I have with these Turbo Pack cards is they are not super, like the integrity of them in general is kind of weird. It's like a little flimsy, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, Bottomless Trap Hole. That was just the print back then in that run. Bottomless Trap Hole from Champion Pack 4. I still don't have these Champion Pack Bottomlesses, so I could, in theory, keep these. I don't know if I want to go the foreign route or not, though, because, you know, half the time I forget what my cards even do. So, like, what does Bottomless do again? Does it have to have 1,300 attack? No, 1,500. Yeah, I got Bottomless, but a lot of the time I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, so beautiful looking card there. There's not one, but 2 of those. I'm just going to pull this out. I'll go through that condition later, but 2. Wait, they're 2 different versions. This is Italy and Germany. Those are the 2 different countries there. Then we've got a couple more foreign Champion Pack 7 Lone Fire Blossom. This is a French one. This is also a French one. So 2 French Champion Pack Lone Fires. Very nice. Here's a card we haven't seen yet. Champion Pack 2 Magician of Faith. This is also a French copy. So pretty nice. This is a pretty expensive card. This used to be huge when GOAT was a lot bigger. Now that GOAT's kind of like the second old school format to Edison. In terms of like popularity, I know I still like GOAT. I'm not saying it's, you know, bad or anything. I know some GOAT defenders will come out of the woodwork and be like, hey, watch it, man. Book of Moon. Is that, wait, that's English. Oh, wow. Book of Moon. That's a big one. Because that can be used in both formats, Champion Pack. This one is not near mint, but it is a nice looking card overall. Here's another Bestiary right here. This one is French. So a bunch of French cards in here. That's nice. Let's check out the Violent Orage, Heavy Storm, French, MRD-F142. I don't know how many French Metal Raiders cards I've ever seen. Like, this is pretty rare. Violent Orage, activating Violent Orage. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That would be a pretty cool version to play. Violent Orage. That's awesome. It's not as cool as VOP, aka Ira, having a card named Ira. When it's in a foreign language, it's like, I can't remember what it is. One of the cards says Ira something. So he actually has his name on a card, which is pretty cool. Turbo Pack 5, French, Laquari, good for the Glad Beasts, which are very frustrating to play against. A German Snowman Eater, Schneemann Fresor. That is not how you say that, but yeah, I tried. You can't be mad at me, Germans. I gave it an effort, okay? You got to give me some credit for that. You can tell me how to say it in the comments. There's a French one. I'm gonna try the French one and make them mad too. Bonhomme. Whenever we get a word like that, I'm just not even gonna try. Not even gonna try. I don't want to say something I don't want to say. All right, speaking of, there's another one. 3 Snowman Eaters there. Another Jiu-Jitsu Master. This is a French version. Very cool. There's another Jiu-Jitsu Master. That's also a French version. Cool. We've already seen them, then I'm just gonna roll past them. We have speaking of, a 3rd French Jiu-Jitsu Master. Now we have a card we haven't seen yet, a Prohibition. French, and it still says Prohibition. Whether in France or English, it's still prohibited. That's it right there. Gladiator Beast Hero Klinos. This is Italian, I think that is. The Ultimate Rare was kind of getting in the way. That Italian ultimate rare like texture here is killing it. Look at that. That looks really good. Really nice. Check that out. Woo! That's pretty. Prohibition is back with French version. Okay. That's the second French one. Here's the third one. Why weren't these all together? Maybe they just got a little mixed up. A third French Prohibition. Now we have Judgment of Solemn, aka Solemn Judgment, also French. Man, this guy was a huge fan of the French cards. Another Heraclinos. This is also French. Well, the other one was Italian, actually. So this is, let's see how much different it is. I wonder if we can see a difference in the, let me pull out the other one. I kind of want to see a texture difference, see if there is one. Let's look at these two side by side and see how they look. Which one's better, Italian? Not gonna lie, they look very similar, but I feel like Italian might pop slightly better. The one on the right is the Italian. Or no, the French. Sorry, the French. I meant the French, not the Italian one. Yeah, that one I think might slightly pop a little bit more, but it's hard to tell. They're very similar. I mean, honestly could have been all printed in the same place. It's just Europe and just had like different languages printed in the same place. That's possible as well. Another Turbo Pack Glad Beast. This is a French as well, so we don't need to pull that out. Same one. Another Turbo Pack Glad Beast, also French. A lot of French cards in here. So if you're from France, we don't get a lot of orders from France or even a lot of viewers from France, I don't think. But if you're from France, let me know in the comments because I want to know. We do have a lot of European viewers, but we don't have as many French viewers from what I've seen. It's more England, you know, UK, whatever, Germany, stuff like that. Versus France. So that's a Spanish. So we have a Spanish Heraclinos. We have a few Spanish viewers. I don't know how many though. Well, I say maybe not Spanish in general, from Mexico, like Mexican viewers. I don't know about Spanish viewers in general, but not as many as like places that speak English, you know, because I am speaking English. So yeah, that's the demographics of the channel. But okay, that is the collection for Edison format. Very cool. A lot of big cards in there. A lot of cool cards. A lot of foreign cards, a lot of nice looking ultimate rares and high rarity. Let's check out some other cards that are going to be available on Ruxin34.com as well from the last collection. So I did I guess sold the Joey Deluxe Edition. I still have the Pegasus one. I still have the Magician of Black Chaos from Tokyo Dome. I still have these. I haven't actually taken these out yet. These promo packs with the Dark Magician 25th and the Harpy Lady. A lot of this stuff hasn't even been listed anywhere. And then all this stuff is probably going to get listed in time for this video. So we have the God cards here, these God cards, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, Gamma, Beta, Alpha, the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons, you know, Relinquished, Blue Eyes Toon Dragons, Crush Card Virus, Cyber Jar, Magician of Black Chaos. The Ultimate Rare OCG stuff, a lot of people asked about. I don't know yet what I'm selling. Some of that might be up. A lot of that I'm going to end up keeping, I think. Magia is going to be up if you want the OCG 25th anniversary version, quarter century. Not the easy to pull ones like the secrets and stuff. This is the quarter century, so it's very hard to pull still. Blue Eyes Ultimate. We got the Mirror Force. This is also a Tokyo Dome. It might be. This is apparently, what's it called? Volume 7. Yeah, so like I opened volume 1 through 3. This is volume 7 where this Mirror Force came out. Blue Eyes Ultimate, or more Blue Eyes Toons, I mean. So we got some OGs right here, like the P5, or P5 or PS. Her Servant? Yes. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I got to learn all these Japanese ones. I don't have them all down like I do with the English stuff. Skull Dice, Crystal Dice Exchange. Some of these are actually the really cool like European versions. So they didn't come in. These came in the sacred cards. Unlike ours, these came in. Where did these come for us? Sacred cards for us was like Negate Attack and stuff like that. And this was Eternal Dual Soul. And instead they came in sacred cards in Europe, which is, if you didn't know, they like switched up the promos and which game they were in depending on what region you're in, which is pretty confusing. This came in sacred cards in Europe as well. So weird stuff there. See if there's any more that we can mention. There's the EM1, the Mall Tournament or whatever. Rare Metal Morph, Thenan Sphinxes. We have FMR, Seals, Aqua Chorus, Spell Fragrance, Thousand Knives. Now here we get to the really nice stuff. Now this stuff, if it's like near mint, I'm probably gonna end up hanging on to these. So like this, I'm probably, I mean, no, it's not near mint. VLP, close enough. I'll probably hang on to that. Probably hang on to this Dark Paladin. Some of these other like not as crazy ones like these I'll probably put up. But like some of the big ones, like, I mean, I like Mass Beast, so I'll probably keep that. This is only light play, but honestly, I'll probably keep it. Same thing with that one. The Red Eyes is so expensive, I might sell it just to make some of my money back in the collection, but I really want to keep it. Like, look at that card. Same thing with the Blue Eyes. This thing has a binder ding, sadly. I was looking at it. It has a binder ding on the side, so I might end up selling it. I did have the PSA 10 at one point. It's really not a bad binder ding, but you can see it. I did have the PSA 10. I ended up selling it. I mean, it was such an expensive card. It was, I think it was like seven grand. I think it even sold for more than that after I sold it, but such a nice card. But this one is probably gonna be on the website. I'm probably gonna keep this Dark Magician because it looks really good, like grape shape. Blue Eyes Ultimate, like these iconic monsters is going to be hard for me to get rid of. Like this Horus wasn't even that expensive. I'm like, I'll probably keep that. Same thing with D-Mox. So a lot of these are probably going to stay in my collection, put them in my personal binder just because the OCG ultis are something that I've wanted for a while and they're actually sort of affordable for how old they are and how cool they are. So I'm probably going to hang on to a lot of those for my personal collection. And when I do a personal binder update, which I'll probably do in the next, I don't know, in December, the content gets a little bit weird, like trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Now that we have some series, it'll help. But a lot of times, you know, I'm like, oh, it's all December. There's no new releases. What am I going to do? I'll probably do a binder update, show you guys what I got in there. And some of those will be in that binder collection. So if you see anything you like, check out ruxin34.com. That's my website. But you're buying directly from me when you buy from there, unless you buy Gezi sleeves, which he is shipping. So that's the only thing. But you can check those out as well. He works with me. If you have a problem with your order, we'll figure it out. So like, even though you're not buying directly from me, I got contact with Gezi. I'll send messages to him if you need to, whatever. You can find him on Instagram as well. So check out my website. A lot of great things over there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this collection opening. It's always fun to open these old school Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There's nothing better than Edison format, OCG ultis. I mean, what beats all these awesome cards? Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, check out some other videos on your way out. Check out the new Battle City Bonanza series. Check out Wheeled Anime. Check out Then We Duel with Rhyme. Check out collection videos. Check out the 100 or the 300K specials. There's a lot of amazing videos you can watch on the channel. Hit that subscribe button and check out ruxin34.com. See you guys next time. Shout out to America Deutscher, Brandon Cheney, Adams, Ghost King TCG, Ronald Apple. Oh, and Archlord Christia First Edition! Bema Trading, Gilded Cowboy, Ian Musa, Junior Barding. Oh my goodness! Robert F., Changeling, Crypto Poppy, and Dr. Bob. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys next time. The Blue Eyes White Dragon has been pulled! Let's go!